This is your diamond insight of a nation's shame, the growing crisis of child defilements. The recent surge in defilement and incest cases in our country is more than just a legal crisis. It is a deep moral and societal failure. 4 cases reported within 24 hours, including a 4-year-old in Kazungola district, a 12-year-old in Jigankata, a 13-year-old in Iteji-Teji, and a 7-year-old allegedly abused by her father at the Cancer Diseases Hospital in Lusaka, paint a grim picture of the vulnerability of children, even in spaces meant to protect them. Traditionally, the family unit was a safe haven, a place where children were nurtured and protected. Today, we're witnessing the collapse of a parental responsibility and ethical values. How does a father entrusted with the care of his sick daughter become her worst nightmare? How does a community allow a 12-year-old to be forced into marriage while her mother is away for a funeral? Those acts expose the declining moral fabric of our society, where children are no longer seen as individuals to be protected, but as objects of abuse and exploitation. While Zambia has laws against child marriage and defilement, the continued tolerance of outdated customs undermines efforts to protect minors. There was a time when communities raised children together, where neighbors acted as the first line of defense against harm. Today, many prefer to mind their own business, even when they witness clear signs of abuse. Our collective indifference and fear have made us complicit in the suffering of the most vulnerable among us. The justice system, law enforcement, and social welfare services are failing to act decisively. Too often, defilement cases take too long to be prosecuted. Similarly, hospitals and schools, which should be safe spaces for children, have failed to implement strong child protection policies. The fact that a child could be abused while admitted to a hospital raises serious concerns about security and oversight in such institutions. Zambia needs a collective moral awakening. Parents, religious leaders, teachers, and law enforcement must actively work to rebuild a culture of accountability and protection for children. The government must invest in public education on child's rights, strict enforcement of laws, and support system for victims, especially with law enforcement and traditional leadership. Silence is no longer an option. The future of our children is at stake, and as a society we must choose to protect them rather than watch as our values disintegrate.